Hey guys, Jared here. Welcome to another video. In today's lesson, we're going to be talking about one of my favorite patterns, the 16th note shift. So here we go. I've been using this pattern a lot recently, working with my private students. Shout out to you guys if you're watching this. You're probably sick and tired of me talking about this pattern, but it's such a fantastic pattern for developing your control and understanding of 16th notes. Just a quick review, when we're talking about 16th notes, what we're doing is we're dividing one beat or a quarter note into 4 equal parts. So the way we count that out loud is we say 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and so the 16th note shift has you practice accenting or emphasizing each of those different 16th subdivisions. The pattern starts off by doing 4 accents on the subdivisions. Then you'll do 2 times on each accent, and then you'll do 1 time on each accent. And that's the hardest part of the pattern for most people. So just go slowly when you get to that last line of the pattern. I'm going to play this pattern slowly for you at 60 beats per minute so you can hear how it sounds. Check it out. Alright, so once you have mastered the basic 16th note shift pattern, you can play through it, no problem, you understand all the accents and the different rhythms. Great, you got that down. Now we're going to work through the 5 different ways to play it. The first way is to play the pattern. You can just do a drum pad or your snare and count quarter notes out loud. So this is a lot harder than it sounds at first, so just go slowly as you work through this first version. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the second way to practice the 16th note shift is to play quarter notes with your kick drum and your hi-hat foot. Instead of counting out loud, now we're going to be keeping that quarter note pulse with our feet. So we're starting to get some coordination in with all of our limbs. So this is a great way to practice the 16th note shift. So check out how this sounds. Okay, so the third way to play the 16th note shift is we're going to move back to the hands and we are going to flam all the accents. Now, this is not too difficult. The hardest part of it is when the pattern flips around, and so you're flamming the on the left hand and then back to the right hand. You have these back-to-back flams, bra bra. And it's basically like doing a patafla-fla. So if you haven't worked on your patafla-flas, you should do that. It's going to help you play this. Just go slowly as you're doing this, but this is a great way to work on your flams and your timing of the 16th notes together. So check this out. so the fourth way to practice the 16th note shift is to roll in between the accents. So now you're going to get to work on your double stroke roll. So we're going to be diddling the 16th notes in between. So you still want to count 16th notes. Your arms are still moving at the speed of 16th notes. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3. But now on the strokes in between the accents, you're doubling the hits with each hand. 1 da 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 da, 2 da 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 da, 3 da 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 da, 4 da 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 da. So this is a great way to work on your double stroke rolls within this pattern. Okay, the fifth way to practice this pattern is to move it to the hi-hat. So we're going to be playing basically a two-handed 16th note groove on the hi-hat. And then we're going to be playing quarter notes with the kick drum underneath. And then the accents in the pattern, we're going to move to the snare drum. Just go really slow at first and just count it out and make sure that all the notes are lining up correctly. So check out how this one sounds. Alright guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Be sure to download the transcription for this lesson. You can find it in the description of this video. It's just that first link. And also subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss new videos. I put out a new video every Tuesday and Friday each week, so you don't want to miss that. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video.